And we've been discussing this book in depth because there are so many dimensions of the project to revive Hinduism, everything from the Gurukul system to the technology, to temples, deities, the Goshalas. But one thing you touched on yesterday was how aligning yourself with the vision of an avatar, with a mission, how that opens up so many dimensions in ourself. So what we thought we'd talk about today is just the personal experience of the difference between doing your own projects in the outer world and then getting involved with an avataric mission that actually connects to your inner world. In my case, I was a writer and a filmmaker in the outer world, and I would have thought that being in Hollywood and writing screenplays would be the ultimate, because that's what all the entertainment tells you. This is it. This is where you want to be. And it was amazing, the emptiness and the sadness that I felt, and it was all pervasive. It was in every meeting. You would try to get together with people socially, and I realized they had one dimension. You know, Swamiji's talking about 11 dimensions. These people barely had one. And they couldn't stop talking about the business. You couldn't just have a spiritual conversation or, you know, how was your weekend? It was all about the next deal. And I looked at some of these women who were 20, 30 years older than me, and I had a horrid feeling, and I thought, that can't be me. I can't be still looking for the next big deal at that age. There has to be a fulfillment and a meaning for why I was living. And my spiritual journey began when it's actually mentioned at the start of my memoir that Swamiji has endorsed. I finally walked away from Hollywood and I went and lived with the homeless on Venice Beach in LA, and it blew my mind open. And that's what led me to Swamiji. That was the beginning of my mission. And Swami, you as well had a very successful career in the outer world.
Exactly. Actually, to say about me, my outer world before meeting Swamiji, I used to be a hotelier, manager in a five-star hotel in Middle East, right? And being a top achiever in my profession, I got like a lot of awards and rewards from my employee. I used to work for a Taj hotel, group of hotels, one of the very famous group of hotels in India, right? It's the World China of hotels. So being in the hotel, being a hotelier, like what made me to be a part of this spiritual mission is like the way the mission, the way Swamiji's the vision, how he contributes to the humanity, it inspired me a lot, right? See, it's not that by seeing somebody's experience, I just jumped into this life. It is like me, I myself experienced something which is something like a miracle, I can say. I can say this is my second birth. The very time when I met Swamiji, I was very in a deep depression. Almost like more than 2 years I was in depression, right? I had a very very bad health. That time I just had a primary level brain tumor. It was a starting stage. Then that was a time from Middle East I came to India for the treatment, right? And to stay with the family, then to just take care of my health. Then there was no use like I going to the taking care of medication and everything, like it was nothing, there is no use at all. What happened is like as it goes, maybe it was like 6 months, 1 year, I lost the confidence in my life. I started having a lot of suicidal thoughts because I used to be a high achiever. I used to do a lot of things. I was running an NGO when I was living in Middle East. I was doing so many things when I was being there. So what am I doing now here? So all the things, actions, what all I did, right? It's gone. Everything is gone. Now I'm just all alone in a room. I don't want to meet anybody. I don't want to join with anybody. I don't want to hear anybody when they're advising me or when they're guiding me.
So you closed off completely to the world.
Completely shut off. I couldn't move at all. So there was a time some of my friends who came from Middle East, when they came to me, they said that, why don't we go to Swamiji? See, I'm a kind of guy who don't believe all these things. Though I'm an Indian, though I'm from Orthodox family, we don't believe masters, gurus. So we believe worship, we go to temple and all these things. I don't believe masters. So by through my friends, I happened to meet Swamiji. The time when I met Swamiji, then I had some very strong feeling, but still my logical mind is not allowing me to accept what is happening. Right? So it is something strange. See, I told, before coming here, I told my friends, no, I will not come here. Now, if I tell my friends, hey, I feel something by seeing him, it will be like what will happen to my image? Strongly, I'm holding on it. I'm not telling what I'm feeling to my friends. So I say, it's okay, whatever said and done, we should not go behind Swamis. Then I just took blessing from Swamiji, I went. Then after went back home, just 2 weeks, my God, the enjoyment was so much. Just one touch by Swamiji. I was feeling like so nice, my mind and body, such a nice feeling. What happened? After that 2 weeks of that, again the suicidal thought started coming. Oh my God, what is happening now? I'm just
Because
calling.
you hadn't started a practice at all, right? It was just the one darshan, and then you went back to your normal.
One darshan, just Swamiji touched me. Then after I went home, then again the same thought coming after 2 weeks. I thought, I'm just calling my friend, hey, you going to Bangalore? And I said, no, you're asking me. No, I'm just asking, you're going to Bangalore or not? He's asking. See, he said that, anyway, you're not going to come to Swamiji. Then why are you asking? No, I want to go to that friend's house where you went last time. Then he understood. And he said, okay, why don't we go? Then we went and came and stayed with my friend in Bangalore. Then he said that, we are going to Swamiji to see him. Are you coming? I said, no, I'm not coming. Still, see, my inner world, I'm having something in the outer world, I'm projecting that as if I don't like. This is how that, like all the conflict is happen. Then what happened? Then I just came to the ashram. Then I said that, I'm staying outside the ashram, you guys go and come inside. Again, I'm not accepting, I'm not saying what I want in my life, right? Then they said, one of my friends said that, hey, if you come only, I will go. I said, okay, just because of you, maybe I come. Then
He figured you out.
yes. Then first meeting with Swamiji, those days the darshan used to be in temple. Swamiji looked at me, he said that, he just put his hand in my head, he said that, just looked at me, he said 3 words. Still I remember that. He says, I will take care of you, I will heal you, you will be with me.
Oh boy. Did that collapse you?
God, I just collapsed because when I went for a treatment, the doctors, even the doctors, never said the word that I will take care of you.
That's amazing.
Just this one word, what Swamiji told, I just broke, I just cried and just fell at his feet. I just gave myself. My friends shocked. Hey, this guy said that I'm not coming. What is happening now? I just told, no, even the first visit when I saw him, I had a great experience, but I never told you guys. Because now I know he is my guru, he is my master. Now he is everything in my life. Because doctors, the friends, you all, and not only that, even the mother who gave me birth, all of you, nobody gave me this courage or confidence. Not only that, when sometime you may have told me that all these words, but none of your words touched me. None of your words gave me a courage to live again. So now, just after seeing Swamiji, I want to live my life again. I just told my friends, even my friends, they all just melted. Then I just decided, I have to stay back in the ashram, do more and more programs to see what is that. After seeing more and more programs, I understood what Swamiji is contributing to the world, what exactly he is doing. Then there are some times when I being around Swamiji, then very rarely I understood, very rarely I just got a chance to be around Swamiji those days. I understood what he is contributing to the world and who is he exactly. Maybe till now we cannot understand full 100% who is Swamiji, That time, at least like I had a glance of who is he now, as he is a Sadashiva. Even that time he started radiating as a Sadashiva, as his compassion that I am at his feet now. Just because of his grace, I am at his feet now. We used to say in Tamil, like Avanarlale Avantal Vanangi. That means like, see, even we can just bow down to him just by his grace. Only by his grace, even you can bow down to him. Only by his grace, even we can just have a devotion towards him. So if I'm just being here as a sannyasi, it's just because of his grace on me and just because of his compassion towards me. Just I realized that he's a Sadashiva just because of his compassion. Right?
Exactly. And that's what my experience was as well.
Uh-huh.
After I was here with him in 2010 and went back to Canada, I found that all I was doing was working so that I would have time to do the meditations and put on the programs.
Yeah.
Everything revolved around whatever I could do for him. And then it just clicked with me. I thought, well, obviously you should be there full time, because all I was doing was making money to keep myself going so I could be of service. And now that I'm here, people who've asked me, well, sannyas, isn't that a life of renunciation?
Yeah.
And as Swamiji said, no, that's when you embrace life. That's when it becomes so full.
Exactly. See, the sannyas lifestyle is something like it's a gift for a human being. Especially when being around the master is the greatest gift I can say. Right? See, when I just came to Swamiji, when I just started having programs, attending programs, and being around Swamiji, being a volunteer, the way sannyasis being around Swamiji, the ashramates, the very ashramate being around Swamiji, the way they radiate the life of completion, it inspired me a lot. Where in outer world, people every day, the time they just get up, the time they just go to sleep, even the sleeping time, full of incompletion, right? But here, the very lifestyle, like make you to live a complete lifestyle. So I was so inspired by this lifestyle just because of seeing the people around Swamiji who just complete. They are completely complete.
And that's an important part of this Sarvajnapeetha revival is the sannyas movement.
Exactly. The Sarvajnapeetha all about like the making the whole world the complete beings, and also raise each and every being to the next level of human consciousness.
Exactly.
This is what Sarvajnapeetha.
So if you would like to read up more, the website is there on the screen, the Sarvajnapeetha.org website, and at the bottom is all the contact information if you would like to find out more. And on the main website, Nithyananda.org, you can also search sannyas and you can get more information about that as well. And with that, we'll close. And thank you again for joining me. The time goes
my privilege
so fast. And I encourage you to download this amazing book, the Sarvajnapeetha book, at books.nithyananda.org. With that, we'll close with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Satguru Padakar Paramastu. Om Nithyanandam